Oh, there you guys go. There it is, man. Always, always, always good to see you. Good to see you. We got Derek Magnus up in the chat. It is good to see you, Derek. I'm thrilled that you are here because a little later on I'm going to be showing off something pretty cool. I think you'll appreciate it. So, all right, let's get into this. It was a particularly light week for me. Let's see. Well, I mean, it was light, but it was good. It was good, right? So, going with the Fantastic Four life story number 4. What's up? Now everybody's showing up here. We got Tony Stank, Billy Power Max. How you doing? Sleepy Reader, my buddy. Sleepy Reader. Ben Fong. How you doing? So, anybody pick this up? I have yet to read this. So, yeah. There's some King the Conqueror number 2. So, it's a big deal. It's a big deal right now. King the Conqueror. He seems to be blowing up, right? We got some Fantastic Four, number 35, but it's Legacy number 680. And you know what's pretty cool about this particular cover, if I could show this off. Did anybody else get this comic? I mean, it's a $9.99 comic, right? $9.99. Nick, what's up, Nick? Comic Culture, how you doing? We got this. See, that's pretty cool. And look, no logo, so you think, oh, it's some kind of virgin cover. It's a virgin cover. Because you got on the back, you got this whole thing going on here. Different parts of the Fantastic Four from their legacy. There you go. Yes. So, and I had to go with the John Romita Jr. cover. Okay. Just too sweet, as you know. And then I went with this one for Iron Man because I didn't see the regular cover. I just saw this cover. So I went with this cover because it's pretty cool. And there's a little Iron Man helmet there. So at least Iron Man is somewhat on this cover. So it's pretty cool, right? Nick, I have been reading Life Story. It's been decent. I wouldn't say it's great. It's not blowing my mind away, but it's decent. So it's pretty cool. What's blowing up? The Iron Man cover? That's blowing up? Okay. It's blowing up. All right. All right. Then I'm going to show off some back issues. Is anybody ready for some back issues? Are you ready for some back issues? I said, are you ready? Okay. Here we go. Got a old Marvel team up, number 25, with Daredevil. Spider-Man teaming up with Daredevil. What? Two gun. Pew pew. How you doing? Hey, John Stout. How you doing, John Stout? Just showing off some back issues. I got you got them on Monday? Oh, I forget. I forgot. What did I do with that? Did I? Okay. So I didn't. I also got a Daredevil that I showed off on Wednesday. Now I can't seem to find it. Okay. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Moving on. We got some Avengers 256 back in the 80s. And I believe this is the first something. I don't know. No, wait, this is not the first. I keep thinking it's the first something, but it's not. It's like something else. So, but whatever. This is cool. Roger Stern writing this. John Buscema doing the artwork. Tom Palmer inks. Did you? I hung out with Bueller. I hung out with Bueller and John on Wednesday. Got to meet John Stout. Second time meeting him because the first time was at the sports bar Saturday night. So yes. Then we got some Avengers 261. This is exciting. Look, the Beyonder is in there, and it's crazy. He just pops up. They start talking about him. He pops up and stuff, and causing chaos. So yeah. Yes. And then later on, our Avengers 355 with the Gatherers. This is later on when the Avengers started sporting their their coats, their Avenger coats. It was the 90s. People, I don't know. Yeah. Steve Epton did that. I know that. I think Bob Harris wrote it. I think. We got some double size annual Avengers. Avengers Annual 14. This is a kind of a crossover with Fantastic Four annual. And I also have that in too, and now I have this. So this is pretty cool. John Byrne does the art, but it's different looking John Byrne art a bit. I think it's because of the inker. So pretty cool. They're going against the Scrolls. So no, well, yes. I mean no, I don't know. No Kree. No Kree. So this is not Kree Scroll, but dealing with the Scrolls, and supposedly it's a big thing, and it's not really. It's not really a big thing. And then later on, in the 90s here, we got Avengers Annual 23 from 1994. To tame a Titan once more. And this is Hercules without a beard, and he didn't have his. Zeus took away his immortality or something like that, and then he wasn't as strong or something. So you need a little bit of help against this dude. Loki's in here too. So yeah. Then we got Thunderstrike. That's always cool. Thunderstrike. So Captain America's kind of depressed, moping around a bit. So yeah. Come on. Big Herb is up in here. What's up? ABZ. How you doing? When you fight, you have to fight that. What? You have to fight other strippers and bouncers. Okay. Beard equals strength. Is that like a Samson thing? If you cut his hair, he gets weaker or something like that? Sure. Look at that. We got some good people up in here. This is awesome. Captain America. This is the first appearance of the second Jack-o'-lantern. So, pretty cool. And you got this mysterious dude, Black Wing. I don't know. Yeah, so pretty cool. What's up? Wow, you guys are crazy. We got some Captain America number 400 because I was lacking in some Captain America in my collection. So I was seeking these out. So, and I got a good deal on these. So went to Comics Adventure. So that's where I went. Went there without my buddies Primetime Tom and Moon Knight Rob. I went there almost in secret. I'm like, I gotta get over there. So yeah. So here's the first chapter of Man and Wolf. Oh, look at that. Halloween. Halloween. And so I don't know how to get this. Because Wolf. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Yeah. 5 6. I know I didn't get it. They didn't have all the chapters. So of Man and Wolf. But you got some Wolverine in there, you got some Brand Sinclair in there, all kinds of stuff. There you go. It's 90s, so you gotta have some cable in there. So this is so 90s. This is so 90s. Wolverine in the background. So and then I decided I needed to have some I don't know, it was a weird it was weird for me. I was like, I had to get me some old school stuff. We got some champions here, and this collects uh, the first 3 issues of Champions, and then issues 14 and 15 of Champions. Because you gotta see that fight with Swarm. First appearance of Swarm, yeah. So, Yeah, and then there's last couple issues in here John Byrne did. So there you go. No time for losers. So there you go. No losers. And look at this. That's some Fantastic Four. 281. More John Byrne. Right? I know a lot of Hercules there, Derek. Calm down. I know a lot of Hercules. I know. Hercules. But look, there's Daredevil. So I don't know, Bob, if Bob happens to see this, Daredevil pops up in this. So pretty cool. And you get to see Reed Richards just totally talked to Sue really horribly, and he's trying to shock her back to normal. Yeah. Are we singing? Are we singing about the champions? Or is that what's happening? The original Ghost Rider rides again. Number 4. There you go. This is pretty cool. And this is pretty cool because they have 2 issues in one book. So this is number 4. They didn't have 1, 2, or 3. But I had got issue 5. Supposedly this is when Johnny Blaze is separated from Ghost Rider and they fight Mephisto. Mephisto. There's Mephisto. For all you looking for him, there he is. So we got more Ghost Rider versus Madcap, the guy who can't die. He just is around, causing mischief. And Ghost Rider doesn't look like he's too happy there. Yeah. This is Ghost Rider 33. And of course, every now and then, I gotta get me some Incredible Hulk. Sal Buscema. Where's my man Sleeper Eater? Sal Buscema. Huh? And then Marvel Man right before he becomes Quasar. So there you go. This is issue 233 from 1978. Woohoo, Sal. There you go. That's what I was looking for. I saw you talking about Rom. That's pretty cool. And then this one I picked up because, well, Chip Zdarsky, and this Chung guy did the art. So I'm like, I like that guy's art. So, and I don't have all of these. So this is Marvel, the Marvel 2-in-1 from 2018. So this is number 6 of that. So it's pretty cool. I like this guy's art. And Chip Zdarsky, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So, no, that was not Ronald Reagan on the Hulk cover. No, that was some guy trying to escape from the Hulk because he was holding some of the Hulk's friends hostage, and Hulk was chasing him. And yeah, and this one, I was like, I saw this cover, I'm like, I gotta get it. And since everybody is so excited about Shang-Chi, I'm saying Shang-Chi, even though is it Shang-Chi? They're saying it's Shang-Chi, but okay. There it is. Master of Kung Fu, number 67. So, and I thought this was very good. Galassi art, and it's very, very, very cool. Very Bruce Lee like. So, I really dig that cover. Shane, yeah, Shane is Shane. Yeah, they're trying to, yeah, people of the world, stop it. Come on, it's Shane. That's right. We're coming up near the end. And pay attention, because it will get very interesting. Punisher Warzone. Number 8. 7 against 1. Fair fight. And there you go. With second, I believe the second appearance of the lady who becomes like a lady Punisher for a little while over here. She's like a police officer. So, yeah. Okay. Spider-Man 29, number 29. Early 90s. This is part 1 of Return to the Mad Dog Ward. There you go. Yeah. It's getting it. Here we go. Here we go. This is what Derek Magnus. We're almost there, Derek. Sam the Aquaman. I don't know about that. Bob, I just showed off a Fantastic Four comic with Daredevil on it. It's way in the back. Derek, it's coming up. I don't know. Okay, here we go. We got some Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man number 21, going against Scorpion. Scorpion. There's no DC books here. There is no DC books. And now finally, I don't think I'm in a select group because not a lot of people in this group. Derek, here you go. I found it. Oh yeah. Number 24. Why is that so important? Oh, the Hypno Hustler. Yeah. Where's my Derek? Let's go, Derek. Come on. Because there ain't no there you go. There ain't no hustler like the Hypno Hustler. So I got it. I found it. Maybe not in the best of shape, but it's in pretty good shape. And now me and Derek are in the Hypno Hustler group. So there you go. Not very good art either. That Frank Springer might not be his best stuff. So, but still, it's cool. It's cool. We're down with it. We're down with it. So, how about that? Huh? Now I'm gonna invite. If anybody wants to jump on, I would like to invite people that want to come on. Maybe Herm, if you're not busy. Derek, you're always welcome. Bob, Sleepy, anybody want to jump on? More than welcome to. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Whoa. Yes. I'm trying to do something. I don't know what happened. I'm trying. Oh my goodness. This world. Let's just say that's like the whole world right now. It's just getting out of control. Wait, what's going on? Okay. All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay. Try to put the thing. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, if I figure it out, yeah. Okay. We'll get it. We'll get it. One of these days, we'll get it. If I can get the thing. Okay. If I can get the thing to work. No. Hang on. We'll get it. Try to get to the thing. So there's no Batman. No Batman. Did I? Okay. Come on. See if we can get some people up in here. Yeah. I will. Should have done that before. No Gwyneth. No Gwyneth. Oh, we got more than one guest. Okay. Hello, hello.
Hey. Everyone wants to join the party.
Hey.
Derek,
Hey,
good to see
there
you.
he is. I've been waiting all week long to show off that book.
Oh, really? I would like to officially say welcome to the Hypno Hustler group.
I want to join. I've got to find my Hypno Hustler.
Yeah.
Well, they're readily available because
Yeah,
that's
I
what
imagine
you
so.
want them.
Yeah, I was lucky to find it.
And you're right. That art sucks.
Frank Springer, he was an okay inker. He was not a good penciler.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mean,
what are you going to do?
Yeah, that's exactly it. What are you going to
do? I'll have something to show off here pretty soon. Sam has seen it.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I got a original piece of art.
A piece
with
of
the
art?
With the Hypno Hustler. Original piece of
I
art.
thought they were like
no.
collector breast implants or something.
No, I need to lose them. I don't need more of it. Yeah. But yeah.
Love it, right?
Yeah, there it is. I'll grab mine. Here we go.
You gotta love it.
So now, is that his first appearance?
First appearance.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
You gotta get yours, Damien.
I need to.
Hey, I found this for under $5.
Who was the writer?
Was it Bill Mantlo?
I'm just curious. It doesn't really matter, but
might have been Bill Mantlo. I don't know.
Bill Mantlo. He's everywhere.
I think it was probably Mantlo.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
It is Bill Mantlo.
Yep. Yep. He
You can't get enough of Bill Mantlo.
Yeah. Now Bob Hall was the editor.
Creative guy.
He lives around here, so I'd like to get his autograph on this. But
nice. Yeah.
He obviously needed he needed a vacation or something because he came up with this.
Hey, Big Herm says he's got some Hypno Hustler.
Oh,
Herm is one of the cool guys. Then
There you go. Damon, we need you to step up.
I feel left out. I need to. I'm going to add that to my CLZ wish list.
This is
Which issue of Spectacular was that?
24.
24.
You know what? And this is going to cause a fire burning throughout Marvel Universe.
Yes, because we're 24 for life. I just thought of that.
Look at you.
Yeah.
On the ball right there. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I have added it to my wish list.
Yeah. Maybe with all these people buying it, it could be $7 someday.
Ooh.
Yes.
What about a slabbed 9.8?
I want it. I've been looking.
He could be like Darkhawk.
Sure.
Darkhawk got a secret family.
I think Darkhawk has more.
Well, yeah, okay, but
he's got more appearances, but
yeah. But you know what, Hypno Hustler, he's gonna keep trying. He's just
gonna keep hustling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If people at Marvel were smart, they'd be watching these Sam shows and they would know to make a Dazzler Hypno Hustler team up.
Oh,
I can help
now.
I can help Marvel so easily if they would just get a hold of me.
They should hire you as a special consultant.
That sounds like the perfect job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'd probably go into a higher tax bracket, and that would be painful. But
Hypno Hustler would be at the top of the list, I think.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Well, you probably saw a couple of issues. I'd probably buy a couple.
And maybe we gotta get some ROM up in there too.
Yes, ROM would be. Well, they got to buy it back first, but that's a whole nother story.
I'll broker.
They should buy back ROM. Why? How expensive could ROM be at this point if IDW could get it?
Well, they're just not buying ROM. They're buying that whole group
that they created in their comics.
Big Arm.
Right. Well, I mean, but like the whole toy thing, because Micronauts, ROM, it's all kind of a package deal.
Are they owned by the same people?
Yeah.
I have no idea, because ROM was the only toy that Parker Brothers made.
Right, but then they sold
it bought the rights to both, I guess.
Right, and they're all underneath the same umbrella now. So
interesting.
Yeah, supposedly.
But without Marvel, no one would remember either of those toys.
No,
right? It's the Marvel comics that made them, not the other way around.
Yeah, I mean the Micronauts toys were okay.
Yeah.
The ROM toy. Well, I'm looking at it through modern eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was a bomb at the time it came out.
It looks ridiculous.
It would be picked up more for nostalgia.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, even then, I don't know. As a kid, I looked at the toy going, well, it looks, I want one, but I want it because of the comic, not because of the way the toy looked.
Right.
Yeah.
And they could only sell 100,000 copies of that toy. I looked it up, and I bet ROM the comic sold more copies.
Oh, back then, definitely.
Yeah.
You had all the newsstand. You had every bookstore, gas station.
Yeah.
And apparently after a year, they canceled the toy, but they kept publishing the comic.
They only
really weird situation. It was such a bomb.
Well, yeah. Look at it. I mean,
hey, there was a kid down the street from me that had that ROM. Toy.
Did it look ridiculous? I've never laid my two little beady eyes on it. I guess.
What size was it? Was it big?
It was big. It was kind of like a bigger toy, but I was like, it would be a lot cooler if it were the size of like the G.I. Joe or the, something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and the elbows didn't bend.
No.
Nothing. Just the shoulder.
Yeah. It was horrible.
Okay, I'll take your word for it because I mean, like I said, I just remember looking at it in the ads, going, the comic looks a lot cooler.
Yeah. Well, the ad made the toy look cool, but
yeah, I've seen
But-
photographs of the toy. It's even worse than the picture in the ad.
Yeah.
Right. But toy stores and whatever, they get one in and they sell it almost immediately.
Well, now because there were so few sold back then, it's worth money.
There's a warehouse, I bet, that's got a big, huge pallet of them or something
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look at comics. You know, they just found like 10 cases. Well, it was a year or 2 years ago. They just found like 10 cases of the first Spider-Woman #1.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
You guys didn't hear about all that?
Yeah, I heard
about it, or you heard about it, but I didn't.
Yeah, they were selling them by the case and by the 10s and 20s, and then the guy was opening the cases and he'd take like the middle third and he'd send them all off to get graded because the top and bottom 1/3 they all got damaged.
Yeah,
you know. And he was getting 9 9s and all kinds of stuff out of it.
That many hitting the market would really reduce the value, I would think.
Well, that's what I thought was going to happen. But
well, Sam, maybe you can tell. I picked up some back issues on Wednesday. You can tell they're all Marvel. They're all X-Men related. Maybe you will have some knowledge of whether they're any good or not. I just grabbed them.
Sure.
They were cheap.
I will.
There's the Starjammers. #1 of 2.
Okay.
It's a square bound.
Yes.
And it's
I remember those.
But it's written by someone I've never heard of, Terry Kavanaugh. But it's art by Dave Cockrum, so that makes me happy.
I believe that was a 2-issue.
Right. Issue. I got the second issue also.
Yep.
And so it was in a. You know how my shop likes to sell these sets. It was in a set. Yeah. It didn't cost very much, and I'm like, I want some Starjammers. So at least it'll look good. But I've never heard of that writer. And then I got another set, Fantastic Four versus the X-Men.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's a good one? Oh, good. Let's see who wrote that. Well, Chris Claremont, so that's likely to make it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's #1. The covers are really nice. #2. 3, I guess Dr. Doom gets in. Well, of course, it's the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. They got to have Dr. Doom. And #4. Yeah. These are really. These look really nice.
That's by
John. Have you read those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have those too. They're really. I enjoy.
Have you read the Fantastic Four X-Men one, Sam?
Yeah. A couple times.
Am I gone? Yeah. Have I muted myself? Oh, I've accidentally muted.
Did you mute yourself?
I can't hear anyone. Sorry about that.
We can hear you.
You could hear me, but I couldn't hear you. The comic book hit a mute button on my keyboard. Sorry. Then I also got X-Men and the Micronauts. I actually already had issues 3 and 4, so I got issues 1 and 2.
Now, did Mike Golden do those covers? Or
they could be Golden. Oh no! Well, the first one is signed Butch Geis.
Okay.
Second one is not signed, and I can't really tell for sure.
Okay.
The interior art is Butch Geis, and it's written by Bill Manilow and Chris Claremont. That's some nice Butch Geis artwork there. This is weird. I thought I bought another set, but it's disappeared on me. Huh.
Yeah, Manilow, he can write some good stories. He just couldn't,
Manilow is like, well, for me, he's got a lot of good stuff, but it's also sometimes drags a little bit. I don't know. But I was enjoying the ROM I was reading, and we did this podcast, which I think Sam has at least seen part of.
Yep.
And my podcast partner just hated it. So
How
I'm
can you
wondering, Sam,
hate-
if sometime you and I should do a ROM show.
Yeah, how can you hate Rom? Come on.
He's one of those guys. He's a lot younger, and he has trouble with 80s comics or 70s
Yeah.
comics
That's horrible.
in their writing style. And I could see why. I mean, there was a lot of
Yeah.
it
Those
was
earlier-
overwritten, but you look past that, and it's
Yeah.
a cool comic.
But you get going more into Rome in like the teens and the 20s, and it gets better. It does get better.
Well, I've only read the first 10 issues, but I want to keep reading. So maybe after I've read another 10 or 20
Yeah.
issues, you and I could do a video on it.
We could do that. Sure.
I also got some Doc Savage comics, but you wouldn't care about that.
Savage.
It's from DC. Doc Savage has been at DC and Marvel. It's kind of weird when you get that.
What's going
So
on
this
there?
is Adam Kubert and Andy Kubert together, imitating their father, I think, before they got their own style.
Cool.
And this was also a set, so it's a 4-issue miniseries with script by Denny O'Neil. So that's very promising.
Is that from the 80s or the 90s?
It looks like early 90s. 1987.
Yeah.
Okay.
87, they started that new format.
Yeah. They've got the full bleed going to the edge of the page.
Wow.
So I didn't realize they had that in the 80s, but I guess they started it. 1987, of course, is one of those amazing years for comics. Everyone was trying to push the boundaries a little bit.
You were trying to outdo each other.
Yes. But of course, no one could outdo Frank Miller and not Roger Moore, Alan Moore.
Of the Dark Knight and now the Watchmen.
Yeah, Dark Knight and the Watchmen. Of course, those are not Marvel comics. At Marvel, they had Grunwald's Squadron Supreme. I don't have any more to show. You can.
I have to say, Squadron Supreme is highly underrated.
It is highly underrated. It's a very important piece of comic book history, very influential. At least we're talking about that 12-issue miniseries by Mark Grunwald, for people who don't know.
I have a few things to show if you don't mind.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, in celebration of Amazing Spider-Man moving on from Nick Spencer, maybe, I thought I'd bring out the first appearance of the Cologne.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah,
that's before he had his own name. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. And then I thought I'd bring out the Scarlet Spider first appearance. So yeah, and then I did get. I'm kind of getting into these Avengers trades.
Oh, cool.
And it's got Avengers 264 through 277, the annual 15, the Alpha Flight crossover, and the West Coast Avengers annual crossover. Okay. And then this one has Avengers 286 through 303, and then the annual 17. So a lot of Kang in there.
Hey, nothing wrong with some Kang.
Kang, baby.
You can go wrong.
Yeah.
That's right there.
That's what my daughter calls a dad joke.
Yeah.
Very good one too. And then I got this in the mail from my friend JJ at JJ's Comics. It's an exclusive Stray Dogs trade. And this is like Strange Adventures number 22. Kind of a homage cover for the trade.
That is a nice cover, yeah.
Yep.
I haven't read Stray Dogs. Everyone seems to love it. Are you liking it?
Well, I've just been waiting for the trade. So, and I just got it today, so I haven't even had a chance to read it yet. I thought a a lot of people, they read that first issue and they were like, I don't know. And I was like, well, maybe, maybe I'll just get the trade.
Yeah.
And then I got the Spawn Universe 1 in 50.
The black and white.
Yep. And King Spawn ratio cover. Got that. And then my son talked me into this. And he's kind of a sneakerhead. And so I got the Mayhew, but I think it's just a picture of some custom shoes. Miles Morales 29.
Yeah.
Yep. So I picked up that.
Nice.
And then I got the Virgin variant.
Cool.
I actually got this a couple of weeks ago, but I've been pretty busy doing some other things. So it's the first chance I've had to get on there and show it. But anyway, I got those. And yeah, other than just new, of course, I picked up the Iron Man cover.
That's the cover of the week, I think.
Sam got that one too. Yeah.
Yep. I told my LCS, I said, you better order heavy on that one.
Yeah.
And he's really glad he did. He's been selling
seems to be a popular cover. Yeah.
Yep. And then I got Damien might have read Killer Queens. I
passed on that one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. I can't remember why. I flipped through it at the store and didn't pick it up.
Yeah, I'm going to be reading that tonight, and then
I know it's the writer of Canto.
Yeah, then Eat the Rich.
I liked Eat the Rich. Is that the first issue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
A few. I was worried for a second I missed the second issue.
No, I always go for the black covers.
Okay.
I don't know why. They're just hard to do. And then I got so I like Kieran Gillen as a writer.
Mm-hmm.
Usually his stuff is really good. And then I just love Asad Ribic's art. So
I do love his art too. Yeah.
Normally I've given up on Eternals.
Me too.
But you had those two together on Eternals Thanos Rising or Returns or Rising. Anyways, I just couldn't say no. So I did it anyways. And then I was gonna add I got Kang 1 and 2. Okay, I got limited series. What'd you think, Sam? On Kang? Have you read those yet?
I have not read this last one. This
number 2.
I haven't read number 2.
Haven't read it?
No.
I think it makes it easier for newer readers to understand.
Yeah.
The history of Kang, because it gets awfully confusing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's got like past selves and future selves, and he might be related to Dr. Doom. We're not sure. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, did you read the Fantastic Four 60th anniversary? Because that's all about Kang.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
have to. I guess I don't want to spoil it, but in that you learn Kang. The various versions of Kang himself do not know all their versions, so even Kang can't keep track of Kang.
Right. Well, you get a sense of that in this Kang limited series.
Okay. So is it worth picking up the limited series? I only got the FF.
We're only 2 issues in, so it could end up being a turd. I don't know, but so far it's kind of tying. It's just making it more tidy, I guess. The history, just making it more tidy, and it's through the eyes of another Kang. So it's very interesting. You've got Iron Lad in there. You have a middle-aged Kang, Ramu Tut. We'll be interested to see how it goes, I guess. And then, Kang showed up in Savage Avengers, my guilty pleasure.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. But, it was just Kang does kind of get confusing, with all the stuff going on.
In the FF, there's like a meeting of Kangs in a secret hideout that only someone with Kang's genetics can get into.
Perfect.
I really enjoyed this issue a lot. So maybe I should jump back on the Fantastic Four.
Still need to read.
And John Romita seems better than he had been over at DC. He really went downhill at DC. I'm sad to say, but he did a really good job here. But he's not going to be the regular FF penciler, is he?
No.
Did you like this one too, Sam?
Yeah, I picked it up.
Yeah. Well, I know you're following the FF. I just didn't know if you'd read it yet.
Yeah.
You got it with a nicer cover than I got. This was the only cover available at my shop.
I got the little.
You got that wraparound by J.R.
Yeah, you got the. We almost faked you out. It's a Virgin. It's not a Virgin cover. Yeah.
Virgin in front, not in back. That's my non-dad joke.
Oh wait, the mullet variant.
There you go.
There you go. The mullet variant.
More fun in the back.
Yeah. When you start hitting those $9.99 price tags on some of these comics, it's okay. Do I want to get 2 or 3 of something else and give that a shot, or do I want to get Fantastic Four, which has historically sucked? Let's be blunt.
In recent history, yes.
Yes.
Recent decades.
Right. And I think I'm probably gonna have to get it.
I would say, especially if you're also interested in Kang, it's a very good issue.
Yeah. And I'm just not interested in Kang because of Loki, mind you.
Loki kind of has reminded everybody that he's a great classic person, a classic villain.
Well, maybe Loki needs to teach Kang that you can't mess with a classic. So.
Yep.
I know.
I'm waiting for the echo.
Oh, is there an echo?
Yeah, now it just started.
It's funny that it just started. Did anyone change anything?
I didn't touch it.
Is there an echo now? Still? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When Derek or I talk, I hear an echo. Not you, Sam.
Oh. So okay. Well,
I don't know who it comes from.
Kind of narrows it down, doesn't it?
Okay. So maybe I will leave and I'll come back.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Be right back.